This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview.
Joining us from site in Botswana at the Molopo Farms complex is Oliver Friesen. Hello Oliver, how are you?
Mark, great to speak to you as well.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Can I ask you first of all, how long have you been out and what is the main purpose of your visit?
Yeah, so the current trip that we're on is going to be just under 2 weeks. We have multiple reasons to be here right now in Botswana. First and foremost, due to COVID over the last 2 to 3 years, we have not been able to come into the country. Because of that, we've relied very heavily on our contractors and employees that are based here in country. We have a fantastic group of people working here in Botswana, so it's been great to actually meet them face to face for the first time since we've started up our operations here. The other reason that we're here is because drilling is ongoing at our Molopo Farms complex project. So it's great to see the core actually coming out of the ground. It's great to meet with the drillers, the helpers, the foremen, all the people who are making it possible for us to drill right now here at Molopo Farms.
And are you able to give an overview of the drill program and how it's all progressing?
Yes, things are going really smoothly. So we're using a local Botswana-based drilling company. The reason that we're doing that is because these drillers know Botswana better than anyone else. They've drilled holes all over this country, which makes it very familiar territory for them. So when we got them on site here, it was a no-brainer. They knew exactly what to do. So things, there's little hiccups here and there always with drilling campaigns. But all in all, it's been very productive so far, and things are going very smoothly.
Excellent. Well, having inspected the original drill core from hole K16, can you outline what you're looking for in the subsequent 2022 drill holes with this target area?
Yeah, so we spent the better half of yesterday actually pulling out some of the historical drill core, specifically that from the discovery hole K16. There was about a 300-meter broadly mineralized nickel interval within that hole. So it's great to actually see that rock face to face. There's essentially what we're looking for is what's called a peroxenite. So within that 300-meter interval, there's interbedded peroxenites and serpentinites. The nickel mineralization is held exclusively within the peroxenites. And within the peroxenites, the actual nickel sulfide mineralization can vary quite a bit. So we've seen intervals where the sulfide mineralization is quite fine grained and disseminated, and other intervals where it's much coarser grained. So it's great to actually see the rocks, face to face. We can then use that knowledge and we can calibrate our eyes to go to the drill site where we're actively drilling at target area at T16, and we're testing for that down dip extent of the conductor.
Okay, and finally, how would you sum up this site visit and your time in Botswana?
Yeah, it's been a great time in Botswana so far. What has really stood out to me as you drive around the country is just how embedded mining is in the culture here. About 25 kilometers northeast of me is actually the Zhuaneng diamond mine, owned by De Beers. It's one of the largest and most profitable diamond mines in the world. The town that we're staying in right now is a town called Zhuaneng, which is sort of the home base for this particular project. I believe more than half the town is actually employed at that diamond mine. So when you drive with all these different towns, you see just how embedded mining is in the culture. When you talk to people, they're happy you're here, they're happy you're drilling. Ultimately, they just want us to make discoveries and to bring more jobs here to Botswana.
Well, Oliver Friesen, the Exploration Manager for Power Metal Resources, thank you very much for joining us today from Botswana.
Thanks for having me on, Mark. Let's chat soon. Take care.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.